Hi, hello. Today we are going to discuss about exceptional handling people. So before entering into the topic, first we will discuss about what is an exception. So firstly, we will discuss about exception. So what is an exception? Exception is nothing but the error or the problem. Exception is nothing but the error or the problem arises, which arises during the execution. So exception is nothing but the error or the problem which arises during the execution of the program. So whenever we will do a program, whenever we will write a program, then normally or basically we will see the errors in our program, right? We will see the error in our program. So exception, we now we know about what is an exception, right? We just understood what is an exception. So these exceptions, these exceptions which occur during the runtime, during the runtime of the program. Whenever the exception which arises during the runtime of the program, when the program or when the program is running. So when the program is running, at that time we see the errors. So that errors are known as now we are going to discuss about that error. And these errors are going to handle with some mechanism. Okay, these errors are going to be handled by a mechanism. And that mechanism is known as the exceptional handling. We are going to handle means it means we are going to take the action or we are going to avoid the error to not occur. That is known as the exceptional. That mechanism is known as the exceptional handling. So when an error is occurred, when an error is occurred, we are going to take the action. We are going to take the action or else avoiding avoiding to avoiding the errors, avoiding the errors. Such mechanism is known as such mechanism is known as exceptional handling. Okay, so we just now we have discussed what is an exception, when we will say it as an exception, and when we are going to take the action. So these are all we have discussed. But which type of exceptions we are going to handle now? We are going to handle the exceptions which are abnormal situations, which are occurs in an abnormal situation. Okay, so we are going to take the action on the exception or on the error when it is abnormal. Example, I'm going to example now I'll say like I want to divide a number. I have designed a program according to that to divide a number. So everyone know normally a basic knowledge of everyone knows the number cannot be divided by zero. The number cannot be divided by zero. The number cannot be divided by 0. We know that. But the normal user, whoever is me, whoever the user needs, but he doesn't know, and he enters an invalid number, that is 2 divided by 0. He enters the number 2 divided by 0. Input. He gives the input. So my program has to handle that error also. It has to behave normally to that error also. It should not behave abnormal. It should not behave in such a case like it doesn't know that number. It should normally, it should behave normally. My program has to behave normally, even though it is an invalid value. Even though the user enters the invalid value, the program has to behave according to that normal, not the abnormal. Such such behavior is known as robust, robust in our programming language. So whenever my program behaves normally according to the situation, even though the program has the user has entered the invalid value, even though he has entered the invalid value, it should perform according to that. It should not behave abnormally. It should not shut down the system like that. It should not go in any wrong way. So for that reason, we have introduced a mechanism called exceptional handling. So we have introduced a mechanism called exceptional handling. And this exceptional handling is supported. It is supported with the three keywords. C++ has provided three keywords to support this exceptional handling, that is try, catch, and throw. So this exceptional handling has provided a mechanism. So this is a mechanism and it has the three keywords which are provided to support this exceptional handling. Okay, so now we will discuss each and every block, like try, catch, and throw. Each and every block of code on block of every particular keyword. We will going to discuss now. So try, catch, and throw. So firstly, I discuss about the try. Okay, so I discuss about the try block. So what is the try block? Try block monitors whether the exception came in the program or not. It just contains the try block contains the statement which may generate the exception. And it monitors whether is there any exception in the following program. If the user entered invalid number or invalid value, so it monitors when the exception comes, and it throws to the catch block using the throw keyword. It throws to the catch block using the throw keyword. Okay, and here the catch block is going to handle the error. So firstly, try. What does a try duty means? What does a try is going to do? It is going to monitor the exception. means the errors. It is going to monitor the errors which are generated. Errors which are generated. Okay, this is done by the try block. And next, what is throw? Throw is a keyword which throws the exception to the catch block. Whenever the exception occurs in a try block, it throws to the catch block using a keyword called throw. Whenever an exception occurs in try block, in which block? In try block. It is thrown to the catch block using throw keyword. This is the throw. And next, catch block. What does the catch block do? Catch block will handle the exception. Will handle the exception. Is nothing but which takes the action. It takes the action on the exception. So these catch, try, and throw is having a syntax that I will share with you. See. So the this is the syntax of the try, catch, and try and catch block. So always the try block will have opening and closing braces. Inside the opening and closing braces, we are going to have the code, whatever the statements we want to write, that we can write inside the try block. And after closing the try block itself, only then the catch block will enter. So here we can have n number of catch blocks. We can have multiple catch blocks to handle the exception. To handle the exception. So this is the syntax for your so that is the syntax for you. So first it is try, which is having closing braces, opening and closing braces. Inside this, we are going to have the block of code. We are going to write the block of code. This code is protected by using the protect access specifier. By using the protect access specifier, we are going to write this try block total, and then which is followed by catch. Then which is followed by a catch block. Okay, so this is how. And in between this try and catch block, we are going to have throw. In between this try and catch block, we are going to have the throw. I'm going to clear this one here. So this is the try and block, try, catch, and throw block extension. Now I'm going to share with a practical session. So I'm going to do it in your just this. I took an untitled. So starting how we will write. Hash include cyber stream, save. Hash include volume, then. Using namespace std electron int main. Okay, then here I'm writing C out. Welcome. Here I wrote the C out welcome. And then after this, I'm going to write my try block. Inside this try block, yes, semicolon. Inside this try block, I'm going to write throw. I'm going to write throw 10. Okay. And next, C out. In try. I'm going to write this in try. Okay. Next, I'm closing this try block and I'm entering into the catch block with an exception inside int e. So I'm taking here the parameters. In this parameters, we have this catch block is going to handle the exceptions, whatever the errors which are occurred in the try block, whatever which are occurred in our program. This catch block is going to handle that exception. Okay, done. Then I have opened the catch block. Then I wrote C out exception number. I'm going to write then E semicolon. Okay, later on. Here I'm going to write C out last line. Then get seated as usually. Yeah. Now I'm going to save this program. Compile. So no errors and now it's done. Here we have to take dot h. Yeah. So here we are going to uh, execute this, compile. Yeah, no errors we found, and run. So what we got? Welcome, exception number 10 and last line. So this is the result we have got. Later on, now what I'll do is I'll make the try block as in a comment section. Yeah. Now I'm going to execute. So I got an error. Here, this ID, see out. So this ID it cannot handle. It cannot handle this because right, so I had made this total try and throw block as a comment section. Now I'm going to compile and it is showing an error. Without try block, I cannot have my catch block. Okay, this is I want to show. And one more thing, here I have put the number 10, which is of int type. But when I take here double, yes, double. So when it happens, what does I get? See, nothing, no error it got. But when you run it. So what else it came? Welcome. Welcome I got as usually. Then terminate called after clone an instance of int. It means, and it also has shown, has stopped working. Exception.exe. Executable file has stopped working. A program caused the a problem caused the program to stop working currently. So it caused the like it cannot handle the exception. It means so here it is double because it is in the type of number, but I took it double. So that is the reason it cannot act according to that. So it shows an exception. It doesn't give any error when I compile it, but it throws an exception at the time of running, even though we have done a try, throw, and catch flow. Then I keep it same like this, and then I go and write here. Now I'm going to have one more catch block. In this catch block, I'm writing int e. Even though that is double, it's okay. Then now I'm going to write a catch e. Now here I wrote same as usually. See out hash in exception number. Yeah. No error. We stop. Then run. Yeah, I got exception number 10, same as like previous one. Because here I have entered two catch blocks. So we can have n number of multiple catch blocks in our program. So that if the one catch block cannot handle the exception, the another catch block can handle it. If I have used this if before itself only, then the double will if I use this use in the previous and double in the second cout. So what it will happen in second catch? So it is starting itself only we got the result. So it's no need to go into the double and it comes out and enters this last. Okay. I hope you have understood and you have liked this session. Thank you and